Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? So, coronavirus. Yeah. Um, do I have to? Like, honestly, it's got me in this mood where I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I already didn't want to do anything before this, but now it's like I'm encouraged to not do anything. Like, I don't have to do shit. They're literally telling you don't do anything, you know? Unless you're like a few specific jobs, which can do too much and probably are about to go crazy from how much they're having to do. And thank you to those guys, you know? But then they got people clapping for those people all day. Well, not all day, but once a day. And it's like, those people are too busy to hear you. Those people don't know why you're clapping or that you're even clapping. Yesterday I heard the crowds outside clapping for the medical workers and the right after the clapping was over, I heard a siren go by. And I was like, yeah, that's siren. Those people in that ambulance don't care about you guys. Like, what are you guys doing? You're just entertaining yourselves because you guys are bored. I heard people banging on pots and pans, you know? But honestly, this got me doing nothing. I I like I didn't like doing stuff before, and honestly, I kind of don't want this to end. I'll be real with you guys. Like, be honest. I know nobody wants to say it, so I'm just going to say it for you guys. Do you guys really want this to end? Like, I kind of just want it to stay like this. Like, I'm getting paid by the government. I'm just at home doing what I want to do. And all the stuff that sucked before is going away. Like, all the stuff that everybody used to complain about is kind of just like failing because of this. And I'm just kind of like, watch it all burn, you know? Like, movie theaters, they're all closing down. And then it's funny because they always used to be like, the streaming services are gonna kill us. People want to watch stuff at home and whatever. And now they're like streaming movies and being like, it'll save us. Everybody, just watch movies on your computer and then hopefully we'll have enough money to survive. It's like, or don't. Just let them die, man, honestly. Like, I used to work at a place and it was like constantly getting closer and closer to being like your house. So it was like, first they were like, we're going to serve you food. And then they were like, we're going to have recliners. And then when you would serve them the food, they'd be like, well, you're in my way serving food. And we'd be like, well, that's our job. And they'd be pissed off at us. Or they'd be like, well, you don't have recliners in every row. You just have them in one row. How could you possibly do this to me? And I'm like, it's not your fucking house. Like, so I'm just like, people just want to be in their house anyway. Just let them be in their house. It's funny, though, because, like, people have said that this is like a trial run of socialism. Like, because you're getting paid by the government and you're just staying in your house. And they got all these mandates and they're telling you what to do. And it's all on the TV. Like, it almost feels like propaganda, right? Being like, stay home so we can all be safe and whatever. And saying that you'll get arrested if you don't keep your social distance and whatever. But it's funny because the people who are all for socialism are freaking out about unemployment. They're freaking out about everything. They're like, the government isn't helping us enough. The government isn't doing this. The government isn't doing that. Meanwhile, people like me who don't care about socialism, I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to wait this out. I'm going to enjoy this because I know it's not permanent. I kind of wish it was. Not in a socialist way. I don't want socialism, but I kind of just want it all to, like, change, you know? I kind of just want, like, the way that things are done to be different. Like, if stuff doesn't survive after this, maybe it wasn't supposed to, you know? Like, maybe it's supposed to be drive-in theaters instead of movie theaters. Maybe it's supposed to be that people make more of their own stuff and sell more of their own stuff online. I don't know. It just seems like there's too much of, like, there was too much stuff that was, like, kind of didn't really have a purpose before. And it was all just kind of like oversaturated. And this is kind of like the forest is burning and then it's coming back. I mean, I'm sorry that people are dying and stuff. That sucks. And I feel bad for people and everything. But honestly, like, a lot of the people who are considered essential right now, they didn't have any appreciation before. People who work at the grocery stores, nobody gave a shit about those people before, and now everybody's happy that they're there. It's like, I feel good that those people are actually getting recognized for once. They're actually making some money. And I hope that it means that things will kind of change, you know? And I'm happy that the cats and the dogs are getting some time with the people that they actually care about. You know, they don't know what's happening, but they're happy that their owners are home, and all the kids are happy that their parents are home and that their parents are teaching them stuff. Kids have always wanted their parents to teach them stuff. Now their parents are complaining about homeschool. It's like, why are you guys complaining about spending time with your children? Your children are supposed to be like the most important thing in your life, and now you're just like, I don't like homeschooling. It's like, there are people who would kill to have a kid and homeschool them and like spend all their time with them and stuff, and you guys are just being dicks about it. So I'm like, fuck you guys, just fucking do the shit that you're supposed to do. This will teach everybody to do that, you know? I don't know. It's I just I don't know. I kind of like, I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like doing anything. It takes a lot of effort, you know? It's funny because everybody's just like, this is the perfect time to just be motivated and do lots of stuff, because like you'll never get a chance again to be off for this long and do whatever. And so everybody should like do all this stuff while they're off. And it's like, cool, I guess I'll do that and everything, because someday my kids are going to be like, what'd you do during the pandemic? And I'll be like, I did all this stuff. I got better at all these things. And then they'll be like, why didn't you save a bunch of lives? And I'll be like, well, those people we were cheering for did, but they didn't really hear it. So I was like kind of selfish, I guess. I don't know. At least I never watched Tiger King. Lots of people watch Tiger King. I'm resisting that. I'm never going to watch Tiger King, ever. You check on me in like 20 years, ask me if I ever watched Tiger King, and I'll say no. You check on me in 40 years, ask me if I ever watched Tiger King, and I'll say no. You check on me in 60 years, ask me if I ever said watch Tiger King, and I'll say, no, young man or young lady, I never watched that program. That program is shit. I haven't even seen it, and I know it's shit. I like tigers, and I like kings, and I know it's shit because y'all like it. All right? That's the main reason that it's shit. That's all I need. So, I'm not watching that shit. Y'all should just make your own shit. Just let everything else burn. And then we'll all come out of this. And we'll all be healthy, I hope. A few people will be dead. And hopefully there will be a lot less bullshit left. Alright. I think I'm good. I think that's good. They're telling me to wrap it up. So I'm not sure what that means. They're telling me to keep talking. Alright. I've got some more time left, I guess. Yeah, see, that's kind of how this feels. It's like, they'll be like, oh, this is going to be like a couple weeks. And you'll be like, okay, cool, I can do a couple weeks. And then they'll be like, oh, it's going to be a month and a couple weeks. And you'll be like, oh, cool, I've never had a whole month to myself before. And then they'll be like, actually, it's going to be 2 months and 3 months and 4 months. And then I'm just kind of like, all right, bring it on, motherfuckers. Fucking 4 months, 5 months, give me a year, I don't give a shit. I'll fucking stay in this house for all as long as it takes. You know? And I kind of like going out with like a fucking bandana on my face and being like, What? Stop. Go. Wrap it up. Okay. So what I'll do is one of these days after all the pandemic's over, I'm gonna come to some place with a bandana on my face. I'm gonna be like, give me all your money, and everybody's gonna be like, what? And I'm gonna be like, I'm just kidding. I just still scared of coronavirus, and everybody's not gonna believe me, and then it's gonna be awkward. And I'm gonna be like, what? I'm Muslim. Don't you know all the Muslims were really excited about the whole coronavirus thing because they all were able to wear their things on their face, and then nobody was upset, and nobody gave them shit for it. And they're like, you see, we always wanted to wear these things on our face, and then nobody said that this whole time. And I'm like, how did nobody say that this whole time? Probably because people are more sensitive than I am. And now I'm canceled. It's okay though, because coronavirus means I'm already canceled. I'm nowhere. I'm at home. I would be at home anyway. All right, bye. Peace.